Now it's 7:45. I'd like to open the meeting for the Tuesday, May 9th for the joint board meeting for Fremont School. Sanborn. We'll start with allegiance. So I can find the flag.
Yep, right over here.
I pledge allegiance
to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Get a roll call vote. Face here. Bench here.
Television here. Powers here.
Right, we're all here.
Great. Here. Maura. Here. Rick.
Here.
Jeremiah.
Here.
Micah.
Here.
Jamie.
Absent.
Always
Find it.
one. Always one.
How precious.
And Dawn here. All right.
Do we have any agenda revisions?
We do not.
We do not. Business end of school year activities.
Hey, Bridget. Guess what? It's time already.
Would there be somebody that could help me connect to the internet?
Plan.
Yeah, I can get to
Connection to the internet?
I'm not having any luck getting on anything.
None of them are working.
No, but it's okay. I brought a paper copy, so I can do it that way.
Oh, but it's such a nice PowerPoint.
Yeah.
I will give it a
I
try.
just don't know which one to access. That's all.
Brought food, so keep it talking to a minimum.
She gonna connect?
No, she's trying to.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Ellen,
No, it's-
is she doing a PowerPoint? Because we can
She-
connect it to the screen.
She is doing a PowerPoint. That would be lovely.
Okay,
Yeah,
great.
thanks.
And I will shift my chair.
No, it's quite all right.
The worst.
Right?
Like a little squeeze.
Hey, Nathan, you gotta do it in your deep voice.
So,
Come-
is the projector on?
Oh,
It is. It's on.
Do we need to pull down a little more?
Yep.
We got another open.
I have that technology. I can.
It's a test.
Maybe I can.
You pass.
You sit.
Let us muscle.
Duplicate.
You might want to turn that on.
Hey.
Takes a village, you guys.
Thank you for your patience with that, guys. So I'm Bridget Connolly. I am the principal at Ellis School. I know, I'm not sure what this is.
There we go. Oh,
I think it's just a wiggly cord, so I'm gonna try to just,
like the old rabbit ears. Matt, you just
now
gotta
there's a lot
stand.
of pressure, on the lights.
One foot off the ground.
1 foot off the ground.
Anyone have tinfoil?
All right, we're gonna try this. Nope, it's okay.
Oh, okay.
So my name is Bridget Connolly. I'm the principal at Ellis School. It is nice to see you all again. we wanted to just take a moment to share a little bit about what's been happening over at Ellis School over the course of the year. And I figured, given that it is Teacher Appreciation Week, it was important to first start with the work that our educators have done this year at Ellis. So first and foremost, Mrs. Scott and Mrs. Dobson, who collaborate to teach our first and second grade multi-age classroom, presented about personalized learning in a multi-age classroom at the 2022 Krista McAuliffe Transforming Teaching and Technology Conference, which kicked the year off on a really great foot for our educators. That was followed up by finding out that Miss Hallie Ouellette, our sixth grade math teacher, was named one of Curriculum Associates' extraordinary educators in their 2023 class. Mrs. Allman, our part-time reading specialist, was named a hometown hero by Team Tringali from Keller Williams. I was recognized by the Fremont Police Department for my efforts in ensuring that our building is up to par with safety and security. More than a dozen of our classroom teachers, special educators, related service providers, and administrators participated in the New Hampshire DOE's education course on letters. So for those of you who maybe aren't aware, there is quite a bit of new research about the science of reading that has just come out, and the DOE has offered a course, and we had an extraordinary number of educators who took time out of their personal lives to participate in this to ensure that the kiddos at Ellis School were getting the most up-to-date education following the science of reading. We also partnered our reading specialist, our full-time reading specialist, with Liz Cannon, who is this year's recipient of the Krista McAuliffe sabbatical. And they have been working diligently to update our scope and sequence to ensure that we're embedding that explicit instruction in the areas of phonological awareness, decoding, and sight recognition. And then lastly, Miss Kimball, who is our PE teacher, and Mrs. Bulldog, who is our music teacher, presented to the New Hampshire Music Educators Association Spring Conference about their collaboration that they did earlier in the year to deliver a unit called Drums Alive to all of our students. So for a tiny little school in the middle of kind of nowhere, Fremont, New Hampshire, there is an extraordinary number of educators who are just excellent at the work that they do, and they are continuing to evolve and grow and learn through their careers, and we just feel endlessly grateful that we get to work with them each and every day. One of the areas that we really pride ourselves on in Fremont is our community outreach to the town. We're a small school, but we recognize that our students really benefit from service projects, and our community does as well. And we lost quite a bit of that during the pandemic when we weren't able to do many of the traditions that we really love to do. So in October, our students donated more than 350 pounds of Halloween candy to Treats for Troops. That was facilitated by our school nurse. We were able to get back into Colonial Poplin Nursing Home, which is right next door to our school, and do some partnerships there. We kicked it off with our Halloween parade, which is a very well-loved activity by the residents at the nursing home. In November, we held a Veterans Day assembly where we honored dozens of local veterans, similar to the towns that come to Sanborn Regional High School. We have a really strong veteran community who we take great pride in, and it feels like such a treat to spend about an hour of our time on Veterans Day really recognizing them and honoring them and doing as much as we can to thank them for their service. In December, our seventh graders collaborated with the Fremont Police Department to collect hundreds of toys for Toys for Tots. In March and April, under the guidance of our PE teacher, Mrs. Kimball, our community raised close to $20,000 for the Kids Heart Challenge. I think we are currently at $80,000 total that we've raised over the last 5 years. And we continuously get recognized as one of the top 5 fundraisers, despite, again, being a tiny little community. And then in May, our 7th and 8th grade student senators facilitated a Spirit Week that included a food drive, and they were able to collect more than 500 items for the Fremont Food Pantry. We recognized that we were ready to come back even stronger than last year from the pandemic, but that required us making some changes to our culture to ensure that we had learned some lessons and were adapting to the new expectations of the world. One of the things that I am most proud of is that we were able to embed band and chorus into our school day schedule. Previously, it had been a before school activity, which limited the ability for everybody to participate. Now that it's offered during the school day, every child that wants to participate can. And we've opened it up for 5th, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders. We implemented a very strong no cell phone policy across all grade levels, which has yielded really positive outcomes. I don't think we'll ever go back. We reintroduced our Big Eagle, Little Eagle peer-to-peer mentoring program. So we have upper middle school, 6th, 7th, and 8th graders who apply to be Big Eagles, and we match them with Little Eagles in our elementary school that need a little extra support during the school day. And so those partnerships pairs meet at least once a week, if not twice. And it's really kind of adorable when you walk through the building and the Big Eagles have on their t-shirts. They're big and awkward middle schoolers. And then there are these really cute kind of younger kiddos who are just gazing up and attending beautifully to these middle school students. We were able to bring back our Learner of the Month luncheon with the principal at the Fremont Pizzeria, which is always a big hit. We also brought back the 8th grade spaghetti dinner fundraiser, which helped us to raise over $5,000 for our 8th grade class activities. We organized an upcoming summer enrichment program where students will have the opportunities to participate in activities like STEM, gardening, and readers theater at no cost. And we transitioned to a new website, a new app, and a new online communication system, thanks to Superintendent Halliday. In addition to the federal grants that we receive, we did a lot of work to seek out grant funding this year and received some really significant funding that has been really wonderfully helpful. So we received just under $4,000 through a security grant that was available over the summer and was able to go towards increasing our access control of the building. One of our science teachers applied for a garden grant, which is going towards our greenhouse work. Another science teacher received funding after applying for a grant to work on our trouts in the classroom unit. They head over to Exeter River next week to release these teeny tiny little trouts that they've raised from eggs. And they'll have on their waders and their nets, and it'll be awesome. The summer enrichment program I just spoke of is free due to a $20,000 grant that we received that was called the Beyond School Enrichment Grant. And then we're fingers crossed hoping to get another $25,000 for the science of reading work that we're doing to really fund the supplies that are needed to actively teach the science of reading. And then we get ready to close out the year. So next week, our 8th graders travel to Washington, D.C. This week, they head up here for their step-up day to kind of get a feel for the building. And then they get back from D.C. and the very next day, they have their step-up dance up here. So there's quite a buzz happening. We have our annual field day on June 2nd, which is hosted by our outstanding PTA. Your seniors come back to Ellis School on June 9th. I guess they're our seniors. Some of them were in my preschool class 13 years ago. And it's really a favorite tradition for our educators to remember the work that we do has such a payoff when they, come back, and it's a lot. It's my favorite. Our 8th graders are graduating on June 16th. Our kindergartners are graduating on June 19th, which is the cutest day of the year. And then we finish an outstanding school year on June 21st. And I can't help but promote, if you have any interest in staying up to date, we have a brand new app. So you can go into the App Store and search Ellis School, SAU 83, and add it to your phone, and you'll be given all the updates that we put out through the website and through our Facebook page. Questions, thoughts, concerns?
Awesome. Great job.
Yeah, I'd like to be able to reach out to Mrs. Kelly as to what she's doing for your K through 5 program. We're working on reading programs here also. It'd be great to make sure that, and Mrs. Drosh might have already talked to her, to make sure that we're taking into account what you guys are doing and what we're doing, because
Anytime.
aligned as we can be.
Yeah, have anybody reach out. We're pretty big proponents of it. It's much easier when we work in teams, and so smarter, not harder. Anything else? Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes.
Hello, I'm Jennifer Mitchison. I'm the principal here at the high school. So I printed out a handout that has all the end of the year events. That's really where my focus is for tonight. I'll do a broader update on sort of the whole end of year thing in the coming meetings. But that tonight really, Tom asked me to focus on sort of the end of the year and all the end of the year senior stuff and just sort of speak to what we have going on. So in your packet, you should see it looks like this. It's a alternating sort of color. It should be somewhere in there.
We didn't get those.
No?
They're in the drive.
Oh, they're in the drive?
Oh.
Okay. I thought they were going to
They
be
don't
printed.
Forward them to
Have
you?
them? You can forward them to us. That's fine.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, sorry. I did too.
Forward them to the Fremont board?
All right.
Do you want me to put my laptop in?
Yeah, that would be helpful.
I could do that. Yeah.
Why don't we do that?
Sure.
Sure.
Mr. Angel's going to print you a copy right now, or at least he's trying.
No worries.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I want to make sure.
Where's the remote?
This is actually a tactically timed burrito break for any.
There you go. I like it.
It's all planned here.
I was thinking I could do some more chips.
Chips in the library.
Yep.
You're good. Quiet about it.
Yeah. I know, right?
And everybody knows. Did you have fun on your tour?
I don't know. Is it going to fit in? Do you have an HDMI, Heather?
Very professional.
There's.
You need an adapter? I have an adapter. Later.
And I'm sorry. I thought this was going to be printed in front of you.
No worries. All right. Okay, where are we going with this? I don't remember, but yes.
I don't like being unprepared, just so everyone knows. That's not my style.
Yeah, Jen is
Almost,
like.
almost when I go back.
Yeah.
prepared for-
We got to see the board.
How am I gonna go to the phone?
Thank you. Okay.
What's your plan?
Now,
No, I'm good.
Every approach.
You're good.
yep, it does. Okay.
History.
Oh, and why isn't it pulling up this one, Heather? It's only showing.
There you go.
Your head's only on the red. Toolbox.
Duplicate.
Hello, tech help.
Why is it not?
You did just
No,
eat a
can we-
burrito.
It's not
my
showing.
Back screen. I have it open.
Yeah, she.
Yeah, no, I know.
I'm all set, thanks.
Yeah, somehow.
It's not this one, right?
Yeah, that's right.
You guys are doing so well, maybe. more would be good.
Thank you very much.
I'm trying to get that back.
Those- I tried that one. It comes up like this.
Give you keys.
So,
Chromebook.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Did they not work?
does the Chromebook not work?
Yeah.
No, that screenshot of it. Oh,
There we
I
go.
got it. I got it. I fixed it. All right. Thank you. Okay. So this document outlines all of the end of year events that mostly pertain to seniors, but also involve our underclassmen in a lot of ways. So, and as Bridget mentioned, this Friday is our step up day. So the 8th grade Ellis students will be coming here, and a lot of our students are involved in the planning and the events on that day. So it's great. It's student led here. They really are given a lot of autonomy to plan fun events for the 8th graders so that it's fun. It's not just a, kind of here's what high school's like. It's getting them interacting with each other, meeting teachers, doing a tour, and Kate and Matt, I believe, are part of that group too. So they'll get to also, show what they know and get the kids excited. And then the dance is going to be on the 20th. So we are really looking forward to that. So we have our prom this Friday, which is really exciting. And I've been sending this out in the newsletter. It's been on the front page every week for the past probably 2 months. And I'll do individual blasts of it too, just to make sure everyone has seen this, gets all the information. The Grand March is open to the public. So if anyone is free on Friday night at 6:30, the students will be doing the Grand March at Atkinson Country Club. It's a lot of fun. There's plenty of parking, plenty of space, which is why we can do it there. It's really a fun time. And then we'll have the prom. The kids are super excited. It's all the buzz this week, and we're really looking forward to it. It's going to be a great night. We have almost 300 students attending, which is really awesome. So it should be a good time. Yeah. Then a Monday, we'll have our senior honors recognition dinner, and it's for students who have maintained an unweighted GPA of 4.0 or higher in their high school career. It's calculated using the information by the end of junior year. It's an invitation event. Teachers are able to attend, and then scholarship night is directly after that. So it'll be great to honor some of our top students and recognize all of their hard work, and then to award the scholarships, which will be great. And again, I can't wait to give more updates at the end of the year and let everyone know, how that everything goes. Then seniors' last day of class is May 31st. We're also having a field day this year. Really exciting. So we're going to have the afternoon, and we're just praying for good weather that we'll have a fun field day that'll involve the whole school. So that we're really looking forward to that. And again, the student council and exec groups are really planning all of that. And they came to me about, 2 months ago, Austin, was the field day idea? Probably.
I would say further than that.
Yeah, even for, so they're really excited, and we're hoping to kind of make it a new tradition. And then we have our SST graduation night that same night. So the 31st is really busy. And then we go right into our senior trip to New York. And then the following week, we have our yearbook dedication, and students will come in and get their cap and gown and have some time to sign each other's yearbooks. And then the senior sports awards night, which actually, so this copy that you have we had to actually change that date. It's actually going to be June 6th. It's reflected on the live version of the document, but this copy, which was taken in a snapshot in time, still has it as the 7th. So we just moved that day so it didn't conflict with our board meeting, which is on the 7th. So it's on June 6th. It's in the auditorium. Then we have our graduation practice and the baccalaureate. And then, as Bridget mentioned, one of my favorite experiences since joining the Sanborn community is the elementary school walks. It is so fun. It's great to be there and see the littles waving and smiling and having the graduates walk through. It's a really rewarding sort of day and experience for everyone. Then they will have their class day when they return from the walk. And at that point, what we do is we dismiss the rest of the students. And they grab lunch, and everyone sort of runs and comes and participates. The underclassmen sit for class day outside. So they get to be part of it and get to celebrate the seniors. So it's really nice that, if they don't choose to attend graduation, but they have the opportunity because we embed it into the school day. And that's open for anyone who wants to attend. It's outside. It's on the football field. A little more casual than graduation, but it's where we do a lot of awards and some of the book awards and the faculty awards. It's a really great celebration of the students. And following that is the senior luncheon. So that's the barbecue just for the seniors. And then, of course, the main event, graduation, which is at 6. We're sticking with the similar format to last year with some seating arrangements. And as usual, if there's any circumstances, I always encourage people to reach out. I'm happy to accommodate. So we sort of have some preferred seating, and then there's a bunch of open seating. There's no space. It's the football field, so we're not limited on space. So people are welcome. Bring your own comfy chairs, or whatever that looks like. And it's, again, we're just hoping the weather cooperates. If it's indoors, students will receive 6 tickets each. So we'll always have that backup plan if we have to pivot and have it indoors, but it's not going to rain ever. So we're going to be great. And there's information on here too from our photography company who will be there. So it's really shaping up, and we're making the plans and really excited for the next few weeks. It'll be a good time. So, any questions?
Busy.
Yes,
time.
busy.
Yeah.
Lots of busy stuff, but fun.
We're really proud to see that 2 of our LSTOs are on your Senate. Are you the Senate that you're on, or are you guys executive committee?
You mean why they're here? Oh, they were. No, go ahead, Matt.
We both invite, especially since to help get the doors. We're also both our special councils for our grades.
Yeah.
Councils.
You have an extra bit.
Yeah, I'm part of their class council, but I used to live in Newton.
It's a better town.
I bribed them with burritos. I mean, no. No, we were very, very fortunate. Yes. And a thank you to Kate and to Austin and to Matt for their help tonight with the tours. So I thought, who better to give tours than the students? They really know this place better than any of us. Well, me or the teachers are pretty good too, but the students really know the place inside and out.
They know the
So,
dirt.
Great job.
Yes.
You did
Yeah.
a fantastic job. Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Any other questions?
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Thank you.
Do you want me to? I'll keep this one.
I don't know.
You want to plug in for the next? It's gonna do something.
I think
For now.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Do we have any public input? There's no public input, and we're looking for a motion to go into non-public.
Make a motion, go non-public for the RSA 91A3 Roman 2K.
I'll second.
Motion's been made. Roll call vote. Oh, no, did you say second?
I second.
Okay, motion's been made. Do we have a roll call vote?
Bucci?
Praise I.
Mensch, aye.
Pellegrini, aye. Powers, aye. We have to.
You too, right?
All right, so do we need a separate motion over here?
Yes.
Okay. Do I have a motion, or I'll make a motion to move into non-public for RSA 91A, semicolon 3, Roman numeral 2, letter K.
Second.
Roll call, Heather,
Yes.
Maura,
Yes.
Rick,
Yes.
Jeremiah,
Yes.
Micah, Amy,
Yes.
and myself, yes.
Thanks, no.
Okay. You guys are good to go.
Yep.